And we are back here on KFYO Mornings with Dave King and Matt Martin. And on the phone this morning we have a special guest, and that is Matt McComas is with the Texas Panhandle Heritage Foundation, and specifically about the outdoor musical, which is Texas. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Well, glad to have you because, my word, I don't know how long that musical has been running, but it's been a long time. And we're talking about the musical Texas that plays every summer up in the
Canyon.
Yeah.
Yes, we are in our 54th season at the Palo Duro Canyon State Park here in Canyon, Texas. It's been a great season so far. We run through August 17th this year, so we're a little about 4 weeks away from the season closing, but we still have plenty of time for folks to come out and see the show.
Is it just on the weekends?
No, so we run every night except for Mondays, so Tuesday through Sunday. People can come out to the Palo Duro State Canyon to see the musical. If I could sum it up in one word, it'd be a spectacle. If you haven't seen it, you would be blown away, and even if you have seen it in years past, we have some new changes this year.
Yeah.
Starting with Charles and Molly Goodnight, who have replaced Uncle Henry and Aunt Anna.
Yeah. Remind me, if my memory is right, this is the same play every year, but you change it.
Well, we usually the changes are few and far between. It's a new cast and crew pretty much every year. So, I mean, there's subtle tweaks to it, but for the most part, the script has stayed the same up until our managing artistic director decided to put the Goodnights in this year because of we kind of wanted mostly all the characters except for the Goodnights are fictional, so we wanted to put those non-fictional and historical characters in the show to kind of further tie everything together with the Texas Panhandle, ranching in general, a lot of farmers and ranchers down in the Lubbock area as well, and kind of make that connection so people see it as a historical value as well as an entertainment value.
Well, yeah. It is quite something.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, you usually it gets dark and it actually gets pretty comfortable there in the evenings.
It does. So this summer hasn't been too bad. We did get one rain out June 1st. We had a monsoon down the Palo Duro Canyon. I grew up in Pampa, and I've never seen anything like it, the kind of rain we got on that night. But for the most part, the weather has cooperated. About 9 o'clock when that sun kind of dips below that by the canyon wall, you can just instantly feel a temperature change, and we have on our patio or front of house area we have porta coolers people can stand in front of if they get too hot, and we have bottled water. We have plenty of ways for people to cool down and feel comfortable at the show as well.
Do y'all I don't know, but do y'all serve food or anything there?
Yes, we do. We have a delicious barbecue dinner that is catered by Feldman's here in Canyon. It's served kind of buffet style from the hours of 6 to 8. So kind of a good itinerary for somebody to go by would be to kind of get there about 6:15, 6:30, and then they could mill around for a little bit, eat some dinner, and then about 7 o'clock, Benny Takamura Jr., who plays Quanah Parker in the show, gives a talk on the Comanches. Now, Benny is the great-great-grandson of Quanah Parker.
Really?
So he plays his great-great-granddad in the show, which is really cool. And then about 7:30, our front-of-house band comes on. They do some songs that people are familiar with, can sing and dance and have a good time. Olivia Pelton is our lead singer this year for the front-of-house band, and she's wonderful. And then the amphitheater opens at 8 p.m. for seating, and then Texas starts at 8:30.
So I'm trying to remember. I think I was a teenager when I went the last time, so it's been a while. Did y'all ever show anything else besides Texas there? Because I seem to remember like a Billy the Kid or something like that.
Not to my recollection.
Okay, it may have been somewhere else I saw that.
Yeah, not to my recollection. It's always been, we used to have, we did change up the show. It's been quite a few years.
Yeah.
Called Texas Legacies.
Okay.
That was not as popular, so we got it back to the original Texas that people have always loved and come to know, except for, like I say, putting the Good Nights in this year. They kind of give it that local spice and flavor that people have already given us rave reviews about the Good Nights being in it, and we have. So people would really enjoy it.
Well, like I said, it's been a while, but I still remember going. It's one of those memories I had when I was a kid or younger, going out there to the canyon, and I mean, it's beautiful. The canyon's beautiful, and it's just neat seeing a play there.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Musical.
We appreciate that. It's especially when the sun goes down and it gets dark. For the second act, it's really comes alive, and of course, everybody knows the fireworks. Are famous for our fireworks, and that's our patriotic grand finale. If you have not seen that, that is something to behold. It's I was in the crowd for the July 4th show, and I looked around my seat, and there was not a dry eye in the audience. Yeah. It's really something special.
Well, it's unique. There's not going to be a lot of venues anywhere in the country like the canyon, is there?
There's not. Let's say Palo Duro Canyon is the second largest canyon in the United States, and there's not another musical held in a place like the Palo Duro Canyon. Yeah. It's a really unique backdrop that we're blessed to be able to work in night after night.
Well, there's probably a lot of people in this area and in the sound of our voice here on KFYO that have never been to the canyon. It's worth the drive just to see it.
Absolutely. It's a short drive. It's a very short drive for your listeners. It's hard to describe how beautiful it is, especially now with all the rain we've been getting. It's so lush and green.
It's not unlike the Grand Canyon.
It's not unlike the Grand Canyon. That is exactly right.
Yeah.
It's exactly. It'll take your breath away.
Yeah, and then of course, stick around for the barbecue and the play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Only in Texas.
Only in Texas. You can get a barbecue and a Texas musical all at the same time.
There you go.
Yes, but you don't have to leave the canyon to eat dinner. It's all right there. After 4:30, you can enter the Palo Duro State Canyon for free, so you don't have to pay any canyon or any state park admission fees. We have a hospitality staff there that will direct you where to go, so it's real easy to get down to the amphitheater. And then once you're down there, have a good time.
So there's also a museum there, is there not?
There's a museum in Canyon. The Panhandle Plains Historical Museum is here in Canyon. It is the largest museum in Texas. So that's something to do. You could do and we do have packages where you can get museum tickets and Texas tickets as well. So you can go to our website at texas-show.com to check that out. Check dinner prices, check show prices. We have backstage tours. Our tours typically last about 20, 30 minutes. You maybe get a glimpse of one of the stars of the show.
Okay. Well, tell us again. Do you need to buy tickets in advance?
I would recommend, yes. Recommend buying your dinner and your show tickets in advance.
Can you get them online?
You can get them online, like I said, texas-show.com. That's texas-show.com. Or you can call the box office here in Canyon and speak to a live person. And we're at 806-655-2181. Again, that's 806-655-2181. And we'd be happy to get you set up, answer any questions that you may have, and get you down to the play.
All right. Matt, that's just a great part of Texas. I mean, I just don't have words for it. The play, Texas, and the canyon up there, and the whole works is just it's a joy. It's something to see.
Well, I appreciate that. I hope to see you guys out there this summer.
All right,
sounds good. Thanks Matt.
Thanks for calling.
You. Have a great morning.
You too. Thanks.